Greetings, beloveds. Each of you have a notion of what love is. Each of you have a standard, and you say, if this person loves me, this is what they will do. This is what they will say. This is how they will act. This is what they will give to me. This is what they will receive from me. Understand, beloveds, that your concepts of love have been colored, filtered, tainted, if you will, by what you have allowed yourself to believe through the many cycles and many journeys, many incarnations that you have undertaken. Along the way, you have made a decision and said, this is what love is. This is what love should look like. This is what it should feel like. This is what the experience of love will be for me. And yet what you have done is you have altered the very fabric and the very existence of what love truly is. For God is love. Do you have an experience of God at each and every moment of your existence? Or have you superimposed onto God what you believe love is? The inquiry today and at each and every moment, beloved, should be, what is love? There is a heartfelt song that sings, I want to know what love is. Ask yourselves, what is love truly? And what have I decided and decreed that love is? And how it should be expressed to me? Is love when someone gives you money? Is love when someone cooks for you? Is love when someone buys you things? Is love when someone spends time with you? Is love when someone tells you that they love you? Is love when you are in conscious contact with your higher self? Is love when you allow yourselves to bring your heart to each and every moment of existence? What is love to you, beloveds? How do you express love? What happens when you express love to one and it does not seem as if it is received or felt by them? Do you continue to love them, or do you say, I've had enough of this person? They don't receive my love the way that I express it, so I will stop loving them. Is it even possible to stop loving someone? What is love, beloveds? This is the question that would serve you. If you allow yourself to come to understand that you may not truly understand what love is, truly understand, truly experience, truly know what God's love is, you can then begin an inquiry. You can then begin a journey of saying, if everything that I have believed to be love, if everything that I have known to be love is not truly love, then what is love? How am I meant to be an expression of God? How am I meant to be an expression of love if I truly do not have an understanding of what that is? So allow yourselves to begin this journey. Allow yourselves to have your minds blown. The egoic mind will shatter when it actually comes in conscious contact with the true experience of love. For it is beyond the mind. It is beyond even the physical heart and the body. The experience of God's love, of that moment of breath and that moment of creation, is an experience that is so vast, that is filled with the bounty of God's light. And that is the truth of you. The journey to love, beloveds, is about telling the truth at each and every moment. The truth that you have made a decision for what seems to be the fight against love. You have made a decision. One moment, please. You have made a decision that you would rather be right than be happy. We know that you have heard this statement before. But when you are willing to forego the egoic need to be right in any situation, which is only a commitment to fear, and instead you allow yourself to say, I want to know what it feels like to experience love in this dynamic. I want to know what it feels like to experience love with this being. I want to know what it feels like to experience loving myself. You come closer and closer and closer to consciousness of a Christed being. For in that expression of love, there is nothing that you will leave out. There is nothing that you will forgo. There is nothing that you will not forgive. And you will allow yourself to say, this is what it is to love. This is what it is to be loved. This is what it is to be an embodiment of love. Now I understand. Now I experience what true love is. Now I know what it is to be the breath of God, the living breath of love. And then all you desire to do is to let everyone else have that experience as well. You come upon another, whether they are a stranger to you or not, which of course they never are, and you say, allow me to love you as God loves me. Allow me to love you as I love myself. Allow me to love you with reckless abandon. Allow me to love you with grace, with dignity, with holiness that you deserve. For you too are an embodiment and a creation of the breath of life, the breath of God. Be inspired, beloveds, by those whom you connect with. Be inspired, beloveds, by the very essence of God. Be inspired by love. And be the love that you are, the flawless, beautiful, precious gift of love that you are. Know that I am with you at every moment. And when the fabric of time unravels and you come to understand that none of that ever existed, there is one aspect of truth that will be so abundantly clear to you. And that, beloveds, is that only love is real. And there will be a celebration that will ensue. For you will have come back home to the truth. Go with my blessings, beloveds, and call upon me. Let me be a lifeline. Let me walk with you in this journey. And when you trip and when you fall and when you forget, allow me to help you to stand once again. Every time that you fall, I will help you to stand once again and to remember. Remember that I love you. For only love is real. Blessings to you, beloved ones. I will speak with you again.